Good morning, everybody. This is Jean, Truelove, Quilts for You. It's a rainy, cold day out here again. Oh my word. And I'm just sitting in my front room. I have just scheduled a video to be put up in a few days for finishing up my Carpenter Star quilt. I've been putting the borders on it, and it's a funny video. Ian comes in. It's just so funny, and I'm trying to get rid of him because he's doing a bunch of math, but that video is to come. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to be sharing two projects that people have sent in to me, but the first thing I want to do is, if you saw the thumbnail, a collaboration. Because I have a YouTube channel, and maybe because I'm getting more people to follow me, I repeatedly get requests from companies to collaborate with me with their product or service or something. Now, as you know, it's just me sitting in my little sewing room, Maxwell and Ian in our large family, and I'm doing this as a business, loosely, as I was saying before, to pay an electric bill or to buy our groceries for the week, which is helping. But I'm not an all-out businesswoman. I don't want to get into that. But I did get a request for a collaboration, which I've actually, for the most part, have declined, thanking them very much for offering. But I was just wondering, Ian and I were thinking about it after the fact, that maybe I'm just going to be putting it out there. Maybe some of you, maybe beginners, would be interested in this. And I don't think I want to be on the end of it, but if I'm going to acquaint you with what was presented to me. There is a new product, business, whatever, called Mrs. Quilty. And what it is a monthly subscription box that you receive, and it has quite a few fat quarters. I believe it has either 14 to 16 fat quarters in it, a magazine, a little present, a pattern, something like that. And it's $39.99 a month with shipping. They do not ship to Canada. It's just the continental United States, I believe, or Alaska and Hawaii. Just the United States. I don't believe they ship overseas or to Canada yet. Now, I looked it up on their website. It's called Mrs. Quilty. Maybe some of you have heard of it. And at first I thought, it looked interesting. And there's an actual YouTube quilter who does an unboxing of it. And when I first looked at it, when it first came into my email box, it was $29.99 a month. Well, since then it's gone up to $39.99 a month. Now, I'm not saying that that's either a good thing or a bad thing, but they wanted to collaborate with me, and I just wanted, and I asked them, well, what does that mean for me? First of all, I don't even know what's in this box, and what is it involved? And I did sort of decline, but this is the email that I had received after, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Hi Jean, we understand, and when it comes to collaboration, we would send you a box, and you would do a project in the box and do a video about it, showcase what the box includes, and show the product in use. And as mentioned, you would get a unique coupon code that you will give your audience a 15% discount on our box, and a link to be included in the description box for my videos. When it comes to compensation, we allocate resources, I don't know what this means, to campaigns based on our partners' fee expectations and metrics. Therefore, in order for us to know what we can offer, we need a few screenshots, your age and gender demographics, followed by location, city and country, If you have a rate card, I don't know what this all means. We could discuss sending the box for you to see if this is something you would like." Now, my husband and I were saying, well, you know, it's all very well and good for me to get a box and for you guys to get a coupon code, but what if I don't like it? And apparently, if you look it up, you can cancel the subscription at any time. I just wanted to run that past you, that I don't know why I'm doing this. Perhaps I'm just recommending that you guys go to Mrs. Quilty on the internet. you can look at what you're getting. Now, I did look at some reviews, and apparently the reviews are fairly glowing. You don't have a choice at what you're going to be getting. There is a project included for perhaps a table runner or a pillow. I think that the main thing is it's like there's enough fabric for a 12-inch by 12-inch block, plus some leftovers. Now, the only reason I thought it was a good idea at $29.99 a month, but maybe at $40 also, was that if a beginner wants to get some build her stash up of, say, fat quarters, which is a very usable pre-cut, a fat quarter, which is 22 inches by 18 inches. And I believe they are including, I believe it's between 14 and 16 fat quarters in the box, along with some other little things. Now, the one down thing that I did see is that it includes templates, or a pattern for a template. Now, if you've been around quilting a long time, quilting has come so very far from cutting out a template of like cardboard and cutting around with your scissors to get that shape. We're now rotary cutters. We are that much more advanced. Now, that was the only thing I thought I didn't particularly care for. I don't want to regress and going back to templates. Now, I know in traditional quilting, that's a thing. But I sort of was happy when easier methods came about. Rotary cutting, measurements, where do I cut to get that shape? Or where do I cut? But I do believe, and don't quote me on this, I think for the money, maybe, if you wanted to look into it, you guys, I believe now they're having a 10% discount price for your first box. You can cancel at any time. I'm not going to be collaborating with this because it just seems to me that will muddy my water. I don't want to do that. I'm here. I'm all alone. As you know, I like my certain things that I use all the time, but I'm certainly not sponsored by anybody. If I like something, I'll use it. If I don't, I'm not quite sure about this Mrs. Quilty box because I don't know what the quality of the fabric is that you're receiving. You have no say in the matter what fabrics you get. Now, if you like that, it's almost a mystery box. If you like that, then it's awesome. And I think, as I was saying, I think for the price, it may be a good thing for beginners to learn how to make a simple project, which apparently it's from beginning to end, and a way to build up your stash a little bit. But again, don't quote me on that. It was just a suggestion that I have. I'm not going to be collaborating because I don't feel like getting into the whole nitty-gritty and contracts and all of that. It's just me and Maxwell, and I'm happy doing this, what we're doing. But I also wanted to just take a few moments and share of two projects that people have sent into me. Now, Kelly Burke, you know who you are. You had sent me two pictures of a Bargello quilt that I had done years ago, back in my first sewing room, actually. Bargellos, I was looking at them for years thinking they're incredibly ridiculously hard. I broke it down to make a Bargello quilt, and it was fairly easy, actually, doing it in 4 quarters, as it were, and I explained that back in my tutorials. Kelly had sent me 2 photographs, which I'll put up afterwards. She didn't do it in an in-depth email, but she did say, I couldn't have done this without following you. Thank you for sharing your experience and knowledge with us and your family as well. So Kelly had sent me 2 photographs of 2 different, a pastel Bargello and then a really bright Bargello, which I'm going to share with you now. Thank you so much, Kelly. Your Bargello quilts are beautiful. I love them. I really do. Having gone from not liking them because they look so hard to actually loving them, I enjoyed the process also. So thank you for sharing. That's lovely. I'm sure everybody loves your quilts. And I got another one. I got another email from a Janet Corder. Thank you so much, Janet. I have their permission to share their photos. Hello, Jean. I followed your tutorial on the origami bag, and it was fun making it. It was fun watching you all from picking the material by Ian, then Maxwell sewing, and you finishing it. You teach step by step and are very easy to follow. Here are a few pictures of the bag. It's hard to take a good picture of the bag because the bag is so big, and taking a picture of it with one hand is hard. So I'm going on a cruise in May, and this bag is coming along with me for my beach towels. I'm glad you posted your email, because I wanted to share this with you. Thank you so much, Janet, and I'm so pleased. I'm very pleased. It was a very quick and easy project, which I made a big hash out of, song and dance and many videos. But I'm so pleased you followed along, and I love your bag. I really do. It's so pretty. Have a wonderful time on your cruise, Janet. Everybody, here is Janet's lovely origami bag. Lovely job, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing. Sharing is caring. We really do enjoy that with our YouTube family here. Really appreciate it. And again, I'm not advocating buying one of this Mrs. Quilty boxes, but it looks interesting. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys if you want to explore that option for maybe collecting some more fabrics for your stash. Again, I don't know what the quality of the fabric is, but it said it's high quality fabric. So read some reviews, go to Mrs. Quilty and decide for yourself if it's something that you would enjoy. And let me know if you do that, and I might have a change of mind. Anyway, folks, I hope you all have a lovely day. It's freezing cold out here and raining, so we're just going to stay in. We're having some company this evening, and that'll be lovely. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, please stay safe, keep warm, and as always, love from the Trueloves. All right, bye-bye.